There are many polyatomic ions in nature. Let's focus in on those that we will see during this course. Ions with a central atom surrounded by oxygen atoms are called oxoanions. For many, there's a naming scheme. Start with this series of ions: carbonate, nitrate, phosphate, sulfate, and chlorate. Notice that all of the names end in "ate." You may be trying to figure out what 8 stands for. Notice that it is not the charge, as these have different charges. It's not the number of oxygen atoms, as these have different numbers of oxygen atoms. Actually, the 8 suffix is related to the oxidation state of the non-oxygen atom. Rather than trying to figure out the formula based on oxidation states, it's probably easier at this point just to memorize these 5 names and formulas. Think of it as learning some vocabulary in a foreign language. 3 of these ions have analogs where the 8 changes to "ite": nitrite, sulfite, and chlorite. Do you see the pattern? Ites have 1 fewer oxygen atom than 8s. So if we know the 8 anions, we also know the ite anions. The chlorine series has 2 more ions, perchlorate and hypochlorite. The prefix "per" indicates 1 more oxygen than chlorate, and the prefix "hypo" indicates under or 1 fewer oxygen than chlorite. So if we know the formulas of the 5 8 anions, we can figure out the names and formulas of 5 more anions. There are 3 oxoanions that we will be using that contain D-block metals. Chromate has 4 oxygens and a 2- charge. Dichromate has 2 chromium atoms and 7 oxygens with a 2- charge. Permanganate has 4 oxygens and a 1- charge. Notice again the use of the suffix "ate" and the prefix "per." There are some miscellaneous anions as well: acetate, cyanide, hydroxide, and peroxide. One of these uses the "ate" suffix, while the others use the "ide" suffix. There is one polyatomic cation that we will see in compounds, that being the ammonium ion, which is derived from NH3, ammonia. Again, think of these ions as part of the vocabulary of chemistry. Knowing how to spell them, with the correct number of atoms of each element and the correct charge, and knowing how to name them in English, is part of learning the language of chemistry.